Hey everybody, welcome back to, I guess, our next episode here. I got my nice, great value water with me once again, and we're chilling here. Flame Dog 3 here with his episode 2 of his Platinum Nuzlocke. Hopefully saying that in the beginning will not confuse some people here with what's happening. So I edited the first video. I think I like what it turned out. Definitely better than other videos I've uploaded to this YouTube channel. Not as good as some, because let's be real here, me meeting Noah for the first time, definitely number one. But here's our team. So I realized that I misnamed Scooter to Suitor, so we just have Suitor now. We have Bongo, Joker, and Suitor on the team, and we're just going to deal with that. Suitor is our boy Centret. I don't think I looked at Centret last episode, and I kind of want to do that. Ignore the mouse on the screen there, and yeah, I hope everyone's having a great day so far. It's been like 4 or 5 days since, so we have relaxed Kenai. Been 4 or 5 days since we last recorded, and so it's been a little bit. But anyhow, so I think the plans for this episode, just so everyone's aware, is probably get to the next city. I'm going to learn how to speed up, because I'm going to be grinding here a little bit just to get, I think, everyone up to level 8. After I get these 2 encounters. We have some encounters to get to, which is really exciting. We'll see what happens. But yeah, without further ado, yeah, we're doing great. So we'll see what our first encounter is here on 201. Hopefully it's something that we can use, because that would be really, I mean, we're going to be able to use everything, but we got Bidoof. So apparently we're going to run mono normal type with a Chimchar. It sounds pretty hype. If we could find like an Apom or something in the next route after that, that would be fantastic. But all right, let's scratch this thing. I'm not really worried about, yeah, there we go. We're gonna click fast forward here as we try to catch these. So yeah, got off of work today. The new TFT patch came out. It's been a really good time. A comparison revealed that Bidoof's front teeth grow at the same rate as Rattata's. Rattata. Rattata is like what I called it when I was a kid. Alright, Bidoof. Female. You know, I was gonna name it Dirty Dan, but like, can't really, I'm not gonna name it Dirty Dan. I don't know, I'm in SpongeBob. Yeah, we'll name it Sandy. Let's name it Sandy, just because. Brown. It's like a little squirrel, but it's not really. It's supposed to be a platypus, I think. Like, actually, I don't really know what exactly it's supposed to be, so we'll just call it Sandy for now. I'll throw Sandy around on top of her team here, call her a day. But yeah, new TFT patch came out. It's been a great time playing. A little bit of time before the recording doing that, since Lou asked me to join him and Brian. So we're chilling here. I feel like there should be a hidden item up here. Yeah, tiny mushroom. But yeah, so they nerfed everything, so, which is interesting. They shouldn't, I didn't think they would nerf that, like, when they showed everything, it didn't seem like they were gonna nerf a lot, but I mean, it seemed like they were gonna nerf a lot, but they were not gonna nerf a lot, but they did. So changed but it's like everything got nerfed so small, like it's been tiny nerfs here. All right, let's see what we get here though. We got to start, like, yeah, so we're running mono normal. That's decided. We're just gonna crank out our mono normal team and see what happens. Maybe we won't just evolve the Eevee. We'll just keep it as an Eevee. So we'll scratch this. I should live another one, especially after the growl. But yeah, TFT is really fun. Teamfight Tactics, for those watching that don't know what it is, just a auto chess game. Like Dota Underlords, I think, is the other one. Dota Underlords was the original one. This one, it's just something me and Jer play. Me, Jer, like our whole group plays. Me, Jer, Lou, Brian, Tristan. Those are, I think, our main 5. We have some other people in Joanna. I have a few other friends that play. But yeah, nonetheless, those are the main people that we have playing. So we got Starly here. Not really. I can't remember. I usually have a name for Staraptor because I love Staraptor. Because they are weak individually. They form groups. However, they bicker if the group grows too big. I mean, I think that's just like a sheep almost, but sheeps don't. I don't like bicker with that. So we got Starly here. Let's see. Staraptor. Yeah. Actually, does that even have enough room? I mean, we'll name it at least this. For the time being, Blood. I don't think Vengeance is gonna have, but we'll just have Veg in Blood Venge. Yeah, we'll just do that in all caps. put a space there. Actually, no, we gotta stay true to the name. Bloodvenge. And then we'll just do that. People will know. No, I'll call it. I would put 99 at the end of it, but nonetheless, Emo Bird is Bloodvenge. All right. Those are our 2 encounters. We're definitely running mono normal. Just from the looks of our team here. Gonna go check Bloodvenge's naughty nature, which is fine. It's not bad. Oh, we have Reckless on it too. That's pretty saucy. That's some good shit right. That's spicy. Give me Brave Bird later. We should be able to get some kills. We're gonna run to go get Steam Mom. So, yeah, what I'm gonna do from here. So we're gonna fast forward through our grinding, so I can learn how to fast forward a video. I guess that's the main reason why I want to know how to do that. So hopefully there should be a timestamp up here, and upper right hand corner somewhere up on the screen. Feel free to go to that, skip to it. If I can figure out how to make you just click the timestamp. Otherwise, the timestamp will be in the description. Just click that, and it should take you to when the grinding is over. Otherwise, feel free to enjoy some tunes that I'm going to put on here for this grinding. I'm not sure really what I'm going to pick, but, you know, let's just find out.
Morning rays, years and cranes, turn to the west, the west, the west. Be honest, there wasn't a dream. Bell society, the unity. Cornet and spinning it in town, flows, flow through home, trapped by the power of the dream. The power is yet unknown. Morning rays, years and cranes, turn to the west, the west, the west. Be honest, there wasn't a dream. Bell society, unity. Cornet and spinning it in town, flows, flow through home, trapped by the power of the dream. The power is yet unknown.
So, yeah, that was the grinding. My tunes probably were fantastic. I guess we'll take a look at the team here quick. So, like I said, everything is around level 8, a little bit higher for some, depending on what happened. This brave nature, though, makes this thing so slow compared to a lot of Pokemon in the wild. If you watch the grinding, you'll notice that. Anyhow, so Joker's now level 8. It learned Sand Attack. I guess that will be helpful for if we need to luck out some people. Suitor is now level 8 as well. Learned Helping Hand. Might come useful in the future. Sandy learned Headbutt, which is pretty big. That's some nice damage right there. Blood Vengeance got Wind Attack, which Wind Attack. Yup, Wing Attack. So with that in mind, there's that's huge. That's a nice stab move on that. Pretty good. So you got two fairly powerful moves for this early in the game. Bongo ended up at level 10. Didn't learn anything. I didn't want Bongo to get that high level, but nonetheless that happened. Something that I realized that I forgot to grab while grinding was this item down here. This nice antidote that's free. So nonetheless, there it is. This song, wow. That's a good song. It's saucy. What route is that? I need to write that down for some good music. Route 219. All right, yeah, we got that. We got that down somewhere. So yeah, while I was grinding, I used a lot of potions. So we're gonna buy 4 more just to make sure I have some. Alright, I think we're good to go on. So I was just looking at Joker, Eevee, and I realized that last episode I said I was gonna wait till this episode to talk about P5, and I mean this is what I want to talk about. But sadly, I think Josh might watch these episodes, so I would spoil the shit out of it if I could, just talking about the extra ending with Kasumi. How my feelings on that, because really most of my thoughts on that game, like the game's great, it's exactly how it was when I first played it, just has a lot of improvements over regular P5, just some minor details, story details and things like that. But the biggest thing that happened in that game is the extra story at the end. And honestly, like, I love what they did with the character with the catchy, but I'm not gonna, like, I can't really spoil too much because I already know someone that's watching this is probably playing through it. And I'm not gonna do that to him because it's worth it. The extra story is so good. Kasumi, best girl. That's all I can really say about it. I love P5 though. Honestly, if you had the opportunity to play any Persona game, I recommend it. Like playing Persona 4, I heard it's really good. Playing P5, fucking amazing. It's probably the best JRPG, or if not one of the best. Playing P3, it's a little bit older. I hear the story on that. I haven't played that one. I haven't played P4 either, but I hear the story on P3 is quite, like, it's something special. Like, that's a big one. P2 and P3. P2 is nothing like P3 though. It's just P2. But yeah, like, Persona series is really good. If you're into like Pokemon and things like that, especially with Persona 5, it's like you're collecting demons instead of little monsters. Bidoof next. So yeah, it's really cool. I guess I'll show my favorite demon on the screen. I think it's Satyr one. I'm so good. I can't remember the name of it. Hopefully I remember to put that on the screen there. But yeah, it's really cool. She's big into healing, things like that. Cool demon. But yeah, that's a big game I've been playing as of late. And I mean, not as of late. Another thing I did, I'm not sure if I referenced this in the last episode. I don't think I did because I recorded the last episode a while ago. I played VLR, so that game is called Virtue's Last Reward. It's in the Honorary Game series, and by golly gee, that's something special. That's something that I can sit there and like the regular story through it, fine, does what it needs to get to like what it built up. Like the build up to everything is so good. So for those that you don't know, the Honorary Game series is basically like Saw. You go in, you get trapped in these rooms, and you have to escape these puzzles. Using these puzzles, I think in more so in 999, which is the first game in the series on the DS, these puzzles are based, are more, like, there's a higher risk of dying. But, so people are wearing these bracelets that once something has failed or something doesn't happen, they get killed. The second game's all about the prisoner's dilemma. So I feel free to answer this in the comments, I guess, if you want to. It's not really a question of the day, but I guess something interesting I would love to hear from you guys, people that are doing it, is like, so if you know what the prisoner's dilemma is, and you probably already know what that is, would you trust me? And that's how I'm going to start this. Would you trust me? So to explain the prisoner's dilemma in a nutshell is that me and you do a crime. So me and said viewer, we do a crime together. All right? They take us to 2 separate rooms. They both tell you the same thing. So the guy comes in and tells you the same thing. Hey, this is the cop speaking, just in case you can't tell. Hey, listen, we got you in here, and if you don't admit anything, and your buddy doesn't admit anything, you both get only 1 year. But if he goes and admits something, you're going to get 10 years in prison. While if you admit something and he doesn't, you only get 2. If you both say something, you're going to get 5. Now, your buddy knows this. I know this. So, I'm going to leave you be, let you sit and think on this. Tell me what you're going to do. So, obvious scenario, if you, like, just think about it. You and your buddy probably just want to sit in 1 year. You got caught. You don't want to do that. But, there's that risk of, like, that if you tell, you're going to get a shorter period than him, because if he tells on you, you're getting 10 years. So it's the idea of risk versus reward. It's the whole on game theory. It's an economical idea of whether or not you will. Where's the gain? Where's the gain on it? Like, where is the best beneficial gain? So the biggest gain, honestly, is like you gain more points from trusting the person. Like, you have a higher total outcome by both saying you agree. When you both don't say anything. But this is where the psychology part comes in, and you wonder what the mind game of whether or not you do agree. So that's the basics of the prisoner's dilemma. With that being said, just like I said, let me know in the comments below if you think you would trust me, if you would believe that I wouldn't say anything on you. So it's a fun little thought experiment. I would love to know what you guys think. But nonetheless, it's cool. So that's what VLR is based off of. 999 is based off of just regular escape room puzzles. VLR takes a little bit further, and basically you have points on your bracelet that you're wearing. And you get points based off of if you betray or ally with somebody. If you both ally, you get 3 points. If one betrays, one allies, the person who betrayed gains 3 points and 2 points. If you both ally, you get 2 points. The person who betrays gets 3 points. The person who ally gets minus 2 points. And then if you both betray, you get 0 points. So basically showing where the net income of points, this is where the idea of, you would get more points from agreeing, because a net 3 minus 2 is 1, so you only net 1 point, while 2 plus 2 is 4, so you net 4 points between everybody. And that's the main idea behind it. Quick attack here is really nice. So you play these games, and there's many different endings, because you're going through playing these games with certain people, and it's a visual novel. But with escape rooms, like if you played Phoenix Wright, not really Phoenix Wright, that's more Danganronpa, but I guess it's more so like if you were to play, I don't know, if you've ever done an escape room, those are what type of puzzles they are, and it's just like, it fucks with you, because once you get I guess the biggest premise is like, why is this important that you gain or lose these points? Well, you start at 3 points. Once you hit negative points or get 0 points, you die. That's it. You're dead. It injects you with some venom. That's bracelets have these. It's some bullshit. Like, you just die from it. But once you get 9 points, so this is the benefit of clicking betray sooner, because you benefit more from it than instead of like the whole group. Once you hit 10 points, what is it called? You get to leave, because you're trapped in this facility, like this killing game, until someone gets to 9 points. So that's the idea, and the ending to that game is phenomenal. I'm gonna spoil it here, because I doubt anyone in this call is gonna play it, so I'm not gonna put a timestamp up. Honestly, if you think you're gonna play that game, feel free to. I'll put a timestamp up, actually. If you feel like you're gonna play that game, skip to this timestamp. I doubt it. If anything happens in between, it'll be no matter what timestamped to where you need to be timestamped to. It'll be in the description as well if you're worried about it. Anyways, so yeah, 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now I'm assuming that everyone here that's listening will not play VLR. I'm not spoiling 999. There's no reason to. And wow, I did not realize he tail whipped that much. Jesus Christ, Sandy, you almost died. But yeah, so VLR's ending. It has to do with Schrodinger's cat, which is, if you don't know what Schrodinger's cat is, I know Josh actually brought it up in our group a little bit ago. He just learned that Schrodinger's cat's not like some like mythological thing. It's more so a actual like physics thing. So you have a box, you close it, you put poisonous fumes in it, and if a bottle of poisonous fumes in it, and you put a cat in the box, you close it. If the bottle breaks, the cat's dead. But if the bottle doesn't break, the cat's alive. So the idea is that the cat is existing with you. You can't see if it's dead or alive after you leave it in there for like a day. The cat is both in the state of being alive and dead. It's neither. So it's both. So the whole, like this, they talk about this concept throughout this game. And the reason why it's important is because of the fact that there's a person you have to find at the end of the game that you see die over and over and over throughout the game, because you have to keep replaying the certain segments. And one timeline they don't die. So you think they're dead, but you've never seen their dead body. So it's the idea of like, well, they're neither alive nor dead because we don't know. Because in certain worlds they are, certain worlds they're not. So you have to end up finding them, and this is where the big reveal happens of like, oh, you're kind of like time traveling through this game, repeating it. It explains why you're repeating through everything. So, I mean, it's really cool. I mean, I'm probably not describing it with justice. I mean, it's still an amazing game. Recommend going through reading it. If you don't, it's whatever. It's not a big deal. Anyhow, going back into this, hopefully welcome back people that click the timestamp. We're going to Jubilife City here. And I think this is like kind of a longer, like it's been 30 minutes for me, and that's usually the mark I hit, but I don't know how long it's going to be with the fast forward going. Like, I don't know. But anyways, hi Luther, are you catching Pokemon? Wow, you've already caught 5 Pokemon. I should be able to fill up the dex. Good joke's on you. Well, I only catch 1 per route. Yeah, so we'll get to the Pokemon Center here. They're going to show us the way. We'll meet Looker, and I think we're going to explore the city and continue this probably next time. Catch 2 more Pokemon, I believe. Unmasked Looker's such a good character. I think I said this before too, but like Looker shows up so many times throughout the games, and he's just a fantastic character. Quite admiral you are. Now my cover's been low. Let me introduce myself. I'm the globe-traveling elite of the International Police. My name no, I shall inform you only of my code name. My code name, it is Looker. It is what they call me. Incidentally, is that saying "don't be a thief" familiar to you? Well, yeah. Yes, that is correct. Taking that what belongs to others is wrong. Well, no shit, Looker. Unfortunately, there are apparently those who do not heed these words. Incidentally, in fact, these are criminals stealing the Pokemon of others. I have therefore been on the lookout for characters arousing my suspicion. Incidentally, you are trainers, yes? Perhaps you can make use of this. And we get the versus recorder, which we cannot use. Yeah, then he's gonna say some other shit. He's become quite popular, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I think he just stands there, actually, yeah. So he's gonna run off, and then you'll see him later in the city, if I remember correctly. So yeah, there's the trainer school. Don't really need to go, need to go talk to Mike in there, but nonetheless, for right now, I think this is where we're going to end. So you got a little rant about VLR and 999, which are fantastic games. I just beat VLR. There's one more game afterwards in the Zero Escape series, but it's a good time. Anyhow, next time, again, editing on this video will be done, and hopefully things will go up. I think episode 1 hopefully is up by the time episode 4 is done. So episode 4 is... Well, I think episode 3 is going to be because we're going to fight the rival next episode, hopefully. And that's when I died last time, so I think that's going to be a big episode. I might do a little bit grinding next episode too, depending on how I feel. Considering I got bodied last time, I think when everything was level 10, I need to go look back on that episode. We'll see what happened, how far I grind. But again, please let me know what I can fix. If you want me to just take out the grinding sections, please let me know. I'm going to put some music over it. It'll make it hopefully more enjoyable if you're really wondering how to watch it. Other than that, for free, comment, like, subscribe, hit that fucking like button, you know, dab, whatever shit. I don't give a fuck what you do. Just, I hope you're enjoying this series because, I don't know, it's pretty fun to record. Editing, I actually find kind of a calming thing in editing. So, Without further ado, I guess I will see you guys next time.